It can really just be the worst when your head hurts. Headaches can just ruin your entire day. So, what are my 5 favorite poses for when I have a headache, which is pretty much all the time, other than coffee? Coffee is not a yoga pose. And of course, water. Hydration is always good too. But yoga poses, what are my 5 favorite yoga poses when my head hurts? All right, stick around for number 5 because it is my absolute favorite, and I'll give you a couple of tips around it. All right, number 1, any kind of for number 1, standing forward folds. So these can look like a couple of different things. My 2 favorite ways to do a standing forward fold when my head hurts is ragdoll pose, where your feet are hips distance apart, right under those hip bones, not where you think your hips are, but right under the bones. Folding forward from the hips, hang heavy, bend the knees in your ragdoll and grab opposite elbows. Make sure the head is heavy. Not that you're using your neck and you're looking, but you're heavy, dangling like a rag doll. And maybe you want to dangle the arms or grab those opposite elbows. I like to shake the head here. Yes and no. And help work things out while the head is heavy. You also can take a wide leg fold. I love a wide leg fold. You can ragdoll, you can hold opposite elbows, dangle, sway. You could also add a chest expansion in your wide leg fold. All of that. Get that blood to the head. Let the head be heavy here. Make sure you have that nice long neck. And take your time rolling back up, especially if you have that headache, especially if you've been folded for a while. Number 2, I really like to try to stretch out the neck in all of the areas. You can do it standing, you can do it seated. Up to you. I'm going to come to seated for mine. So first we're going to make sure the shoulders are low. Make sure you're not up here, but that first you drop those shoulders low. We're going to take our right ear over toward the right shoulder. Seated, maybe I bring my left hand to the mat. If you're standing, just kind of dangle that left arm. If you want, you can set that right hand on top of the head, but don't push. Don't push with that hand. Just use it as a weight. You can stay for as long as it feels good. You can release that right hand, and then we're going to turn the gaze toward the right shoulder. So it changes the stretch in the neck just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. We're going to sink the chin down toward the chest, hold for a breath or two. Again, whatever feels good. That's the joy of this. And then we're going to bring our left ear toward the left shoulder. Right hand will stay relaxed or on the mat. Left hand can sit on top. This is always something easy for you to do even at your desk. Can take breaks. Stretch out that neck, even just relaxing the shoulders, right? We don't realize we're holding those shoulders up by our ears. No wonder our neck hurts, right? And we're going to tip that gaze toward the left shoulder. And you might find as you do this, like the spot, right? We're like, ooh, I feel it there. If that's the case, stay and hold, but make sure it's where you can breathe deeply, that you're not trying to go too far. And then we're going to sink the chin back toward the chest. And this time, if you like, you're going to stack the palm of your hands on the crown of the head and just gently pull the chin toward the chest, really feeling that stretch in the back of the neck. So again, use those, stay in them as long as they feel good. Otherwise, pose number 3, child's pose. Take those knees nice and wide. You can always have a blanket underneath the knees here. And as we're in our child's pose, whether it's all the way with our hips on our heels, or if it's up further on our forearms, we want to try to bring that forehead to the mat, and we're going to massage the forehead side to side. Roll that head. Drop each ear toward the mat. Again, you could stay on one side. If you roll to the left, you're like, oh, there's the spot. Then stay. Breathe before you come to the other side when you like. You also can come just to center. Maybe focus on that third eye center. Send the focus up and between the eyebrows. And stay as long as you like. Pose number 4, similar but extended belly shavasana. I love to find a belly shavasana where you lower all the way down. Lots of connection to the mat. We're going to stack the forearms and we're going to rest the forehead right on that forearm. You kind of have a little cave here. And again, you have some pressure on the forehead, that third eye. You could massage out the forehead here as well. Or maybe here is where you really focus on that third eye center, sending that energy up and between the eyebrows. Try to relax the body here. Sink into the mat. Because maybe as the body relaxes, maybe some of that tension in the head will as well. All right. And number 5, my absolute favorite. Any guesses? We're going to roll all the way back. Couple of options. One will include a block. We are going to do, as pose number 5, legs up the wall. So ways that you can do this, we can press, lift the hips and use our hands. You can bring those hands right underneath the hips with the palms facing down. Lower the hips onto the hands. Make sure they feel good and comfortable. Send one leg up and then the other. Works perfectly. Sometimes that's even my favorite. You do not need any props. If you have a block, you can do that. And even staying, if I have a block, I like to stay in supported bridge for a little bit because I also really like supported bridge. Same thing, you can go up, adjust the block as you like. You also can literally go up against a wall and you don't need any props other than that wall. Scooch as close to the wall as you can and then send the legs up and stay. Let that blood come all the way back down into the torso, into the core. Stay as long as it feels good. Maybe that's a good time to just focus on the breath, a little breath meditation, right? Trying to clear out all of that pain out of the head. All right, those are my top 5. Let me know in the comments what you think, which you like best, how they work for you, or if you have a pose of your own that really works to get rid of your headaches, because trust me, we all want to know, right? What helps you get rid of your headache? Also, if you want to enjoy these poses in a flow, I have you covered. Check out this flow right here and enjoy 30-minute practice where we're going to use all of this to help you feel better.